This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Stanley Fullord. Coming up in this week's broadcast, ASI and Adventist health professionals provide free health services, and Bahamas Academy is showcased. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News. The Adventist Laymen's Services and Industries, ASI, along with the Adventist Health Professionals Association, believes in and is committed to helping our citizens achieve and maintain optimal health. On Sunday, June 20th, they held a community health fair at the New Engliston Seventh-day Adventist Church to assist them in accomplishing this. Among the services offered were blood pressure and blood sugar testing, eye screening provided by the Bahamas Society of Ophthalmic Nurses, dental services including teeth cleaning, fillings, extractions, and counseling provided by the Bahamas Dental Association, and a nutrition presentation by Dr. Ida Mejano. Participants were also offered free soup provided by Better Living Health Center and Delhi, and free dental tools, toothbrushes, etc. donated by sponsors. The attendees were appreciative of the services offered, which were free of charge to the public. ASI and the Adventist Health Professionals Association extend thanks to all of the volunteers from Bahamas Academy and other churches, the healthcare professionals that provided services, the New Engliston Church, and the Royal Bahamas Police Force for making the event an impactful one. ASI continues to encourage our churches and the public to share Christ in their marketplace and to follow and share the 8 laws of health, which are New Start, nutrition, exercise, water, sunshine, temperance, air, and rest, and most importantly, trust in God. Recently, an open house was held for Bahamas Academy to showcase and highlight what the Seventh-day Adventist Educational Institution is all about.
Welcome to our information session, an open house.
Teachers and students also spoke about their experiences at Bahamas Academy.
My name is Alicia Bernard, and it is my pleasure to represent the Social Science Department, which I must say is one of the best departments on the campus. History doesn't only focus on recall information, parents. It helps students to analyze, to criticize information, historical information, and to come up with their own conclusion. In other words, history and social studies teach our students how to think outside of the box. And that is what we are here for. Not just to let them be just mere thinkers of other men's thoughts, but to come up with their own solution. And that's what history and social studies do. We are excited to have your children. We cannot wait to see them in September. Thank you for choosing Bahamas Academy.
In the music department, we do not only learn music theory, but we also learn the concept of listening to music. I teach the students that music is responsible for every emotion we experience. If you're angry and you want to calm down, you can listen to a song. If you want to pay attention to work, there are nice classical tunes you can listen to that helps you to pay attention. Music has many jobs and many realms. You could be a music therapist, you could be a music teacher, you could be a music theory writer, and you could be a music teacher, you could be a musician. There are many jobs that music offers. In music class, we're also responsible for every chapel service. When you hear the beautiful sounds of the pianist, or the trumpet, or the tuba, that is all come from the music department. When you hear the choir singing, that's also part of the music department. And we also learn the theory of music, the notes behind music. What's a whole note? What's a half note? We cover every realm of music so the child has an understanding of the work that goes into learning music. This and all helps them to be more disciplined. It helps them to have an ear for music. So when they come back to your church singing or wherever they may end up, they have a concept, an understanding of what music brings.
Bahamas Academy has been the place that I've met most of my friends. It's the place where I've met them when I was 3 years old. So these are the persons that are still beside me until this day. They're the ones that encourage me. Those are the ones who pray with me. So Bahamas Academy has been the place where found my best friends. Bahamas Academy welcomes all students. We love everyone. We welcome everyone. I have friends who aren't Adventists who attend Bahamas Academy, so it's an environment where everyone can come and learn.
Welcome to Bahamas Academy.
We'll be back with the upcoming events in our conference. Welcome back to your Adventist News. Here's what's coming up in the South Bahamas Conference. This Saturday afternoon, June 26 at 6 p.m., a biblical symposium will take place online. The topic will be Our Health Message, Pharmaceuticals and Vaccines from the pen of Ellen White. The presenter will be Pastor Lyndon Williams, and the link for this meeting is found on the South Bahamas Conference website. Here are the activities from the youth department of our conference for the summer months. A virtual Pathfinder exhibition will be held on Sunday, June 27th from 9 a.m. You can view this event on the SBC Youth Facebook page. Volleyball games are being held on Saturday nights at the Hillview Seventh-day Adventist Church beginning at 8:15 p.m. Basketball games will begin on July 10th at 8:15 p.m., so churches are encouraged to get their teams ready. On July 10th, the monthly Park and Praise will be held at 6 p.m. on the Bahamas Academy softball field on Marshall Road. And the third annual Youth Retreat Congress, Ignite 2021, for the senior youth 18 to 35 years is coming up under the theme, Situationships, the 5S Formula. On Friday, July 30th at 8 p.m., the event will be virtual only, and on Sabbath, July 31st, from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., a hybrid service will be held both online and in person for paid delegates only at the New Providence Community Center. A graduation will be held for Bahamas Academy's class of 2021 on Monday, June 28th. The virtual ceremony will begin from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and the drive-up activity for the graduates and their families from 12:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the school on Marshall Road. Please keep in mind the entrance exam for Bahamas Academy will be held on Wednesday, June 30th. Students seeking entry for grades 1 through 10 should report to the examination room from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at the school located on number 73 Marshall Road. Applications are available at the school or online at bahamasacademy.org. For more information on these events, please visit our conference website at southbahamasconference.org, where you can view our news update along with other programming from our cable channel, ATV 658. You can read the weekly logos and the Adventist page publication from the Nassau Guardian.
Colon cancer is one of the most common types of cancer. The small intestine is less frequently affected by the disease, which is why the term bowel cancer is generally understood to mean colon cancer. The number of women and men diagnosed with bowel cancer is more or less the same. The risk of developing the disease increases significantly from the age of 50 onwards. Bowel cancer almost always presents as some small polyps, known as colorectal polyps. Preventative examinations are therefore incredibly important for people who face an increased risk. Such checkups make it possible to identify and remove these polyps at an early stage. The following risk factors make a person more likely to develop bowel cancer. Other family members who have suffered from bowel cancer, polyps in the colon, chronic inflammatory bowel diseases such as Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, excess body weight, or very little exercise. For a long time, bowel cancer exhibits very few symptoms or no symptoms at all. Important signs that could indicate bowel cancer include altered bowel movements, a need to defecate that does not result in a bowel movement, fluctuations between diarrhea and constipation, as well as blood in the stool. More general symptoms such as weight loss and tiredness can also point to bowel cancer. Bowel cancer very rarely causes stomach pains. A colonoscopy is carried out to diagnose the disease, so it is possible to make a definitive cancer diagnosis. The choice of treatment depends on how far the cancer has progressed.
We go now to our news feature from around the world with the Adventist News Network.
Adventist children across the North Caribbean recently participated in the World Day of Prayer for Children at Risk. The May 22nd event placed special emphasis on praying for the children of St. Vincent, whose lives were recently impacted by the eruption of the Le Soufrière volcano in April. Linda Ambrose, Children's Ministries Director for the Adventist Church in the North Caribbean and organizer of the event, said children at risk need to be protected and helped so that they can use their God-given talents to the fullest. They need our prayers. Ambrose shared that her department leaders decided to focus on the children at risk in St. Vincent because so many children are at risk for displacement, homelessness, and other health issues due to the Le Soufrière volcano. Ambrose reached Elaine Thomas, the Children's Ministries Director in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, for 250 names of local children. Meanwhile, on the British Virgin Islands, or BVI, Children's Ministries Director Dolan Henry said they were not intimidated by the length of the list. Henry urged families of the BVI territory to set aside some time to focus on their children and those around the world.
That brings us to the end of our Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. Please feel free to share what is happening at your church by sending us your news stories on upcoming events by email to sbcadventistnews@gmail.com. To view a rebroadcast of the Adventist news along with other programming or to keep in touch with what's happening in our conference, you can visit our conference website at southbahamasconference.org. Like, follow, and subscribe to our Facebook and Instagram pages, as well as our YouTube channel. And on behalf of the production team of Adventist Television Channel 658, thank you for watching our news broadcast. I'm Stanley Fillard for the SBC Media Network. Have a happy Sabbath.